appears to be kind of the heart of Nagahama City. Right around the station area is a bunch of snack bars. I'll get some shots of those later. For those of you who don't know about snacks, it's kind of like a strip club, but not really. You go there and you buy this older, like 40-year-old Japanese woman drinks, and she strokes your ego and tells you how powerful of a businessman you are. And so you're paying for your drinks and her company. And that's pretty much it. She just talks to you and tells you that you're a very important person. And it's very popular here in Japan, and everything right around the station was a snack bar, so I decided to hold off on this first part of the video. This is where, you know, when you start getting traffic lights, you know, on a regular basis, you kind of know you're starting to get to somewhere interesting. So we'll see where this takes us. I'm just heading due east towards the mainland. Due west is straight for Lake Biwa from the station. So we'll see what we can find. Be right back. Here's an Aflac insurance agency. The duck is everywhere. And believe it or not, Prudential's here too, but it's called Gibraltar. And then right on the other side of this corner, this ridiculously thin building, this is one of the local middle schools. Okay? I've read that at least in Nagahama City, the elementary school division is supposed to be one of the tops in the country. So maybe if I get assigned to teaching elementary school kids, I might have a really, really interesting and fun job. This is a pharmacy. This is how you know you're kind of getting somewhere in town. Again, you've got more traffic lights picking up here and a pharmacy. So we'll see what else we can find. A couple big businesses in Japan. One of them is cameras. This is a digital print place. It's Kamera no Kitamura camera. Right next door, another big business in Japan. Yeah, you read that correctly. That is Liquor Mountain. Awesome. And then right across the street and around here, we've got the golf shop. Right next door. So 3 things here right next door. At least whoever laid this city out knew what they were doing, because there's even a used fishing and supply shop. Tackle, berry. Well done, Nagahama. Alright, this place, Nakao, looks to be some kind of Japanese fast food joint. They've got a drive-through. Usually places like this serve donburi. I've never seen one before, but donburi is like a bowl of rice, some kind of meat and vegetables in it. Right next door, this bad boy over here, let me zoom in, this big yellow sign, that says ramen. We've got one of these guys in Ogaki. I've been there. They make a pretty good cup of ramen. And we got something else here. I'm not sure what this is. Got a red light. I can't cross yet. I'll let you know how the red light works. Pretty good about this in Japan. You're not supposed to cross until you get the go-ahead. That 100 you see in the background, that's the 100 yen shop, which is essentially like a dollar store. You know, right now the yen's around 90. So it's a little more than $1. But that's what that guy is. Let's check out, this guy might be some kind of restaurant here. Well, it's hard to tell. I'm not sure what this guy is. Let's see if we can go around to the side and figure it out. Oh, this 100 yen thing is actually a plaza. 100 yen plaza, I like that. Yeah, this is some kind of restaurant, it looks like. Yeah, fish. What do we got here? Yeah, this is going to be like a fish restaurant. That's the menu there. Looks pretty tasty. Okay, this is a pachinko parlor. It's kind of like slots, but different. People just sit in here and play all day. They have these awesome banners to show you the video games. You know how they have the themed slots? Well, it's the same thing with pachinko. They've got themed games, often involve action heroes like Fist of the North Star, or half-naked cartoon characters. Both are okay. So here's like the action star. And I don't think their clothes are going to stand for very long. But I could be wrong. This thing in the back right here, now we're getting serious. Hold on. Bam, this AL Plaza. We have one in Nagahama. It's pretty far. I've only been there once or twice. But this AL Plaza, I don't want to call it like a Walmart, but it's like a home store. You know, they've got a lot of stuff there. It's, you know, more than a grocery store. You know, they got household items, and they're usually pretty big. Like in the malls, you can find, you know, a little small place that sells, you know, one kind of, you know, niche market of household items. You know, like maybe candles only, but, you know, there's not a lot of places in Japan where you're going to get candles and dishes and trash cans and tires and things like that. So this is one of the few places you can find in Japan that do this. So I'm excited. I'm going to go check it out, see if they have anything. See if there's anything else to show you real quick. No, nothing else nothing else in this area. Let's see what else we can find. Okay, quick detour before the plaza here. On the opposite corner, we got a lot of action for a town here. Zoom in here. This is Geo. That's like a electronics store. So that's kind of interesting. And we keep walking right past it. Let me stop and zoom in here. Move over. Whoa. Okay, Coco Ichiban. Really hot curry there, if you remember. I ate the hottest thing there the first time I went, the number 10 curry, which was real serious business. It just blew me away. I mean, I finished it, but it was hot. Japanese heat is different, though. It goes away pretty quickly. It doesn't linger around like your Indian heat, you know, from a nice hot Indian meal. And now we've got one of the more interesting things in all of Japan. The phenomenon known as hard off. I did say hard off, and I'm about to turn the corner and let you see it. This place is nuts. They sell also all sorts of like used video games and electronics. I'm gonna actually go in. I'm gonna see if I can videotape in there a little bit. This is hard off. So let's check it out. I just walked past this place. That looks like pancakes for $3.50. Wow. Kokikan. I also have, zoom in here, charcoal roasted coffee. Sounds pretty delicious. And that's right next to a Big Boy. I don't know what the hell that means. Is this seriously like Bob's Big Boy? Can't be. Let's try. Oh, it is. It's a Bob's Big Boy. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's the little dude. This is unbelievable. I haven't seen one of these, I don't think, ever in person. I think it's a West Coast thing. That may be lunch. That's Big Boy. And of course, big business in Japan. That reads karaoke. That's a karaoke bar. All right, let's check out this hard off. So the bottom floor is like a housing area. It's just, you know, used housing things. Kind of cool. You can always find good stuff in here. One of those things being old Super Nintendo games. So here's an old Final Fantasy game for the old Super Nintendo. That's $3. Pretty good price.